Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I guess I'm doing this video by myself, so what should we talk about? I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, there you are. I like your glasses.
Yeah, so as you can see, got some glasses.
Good.
Still not. I think they're a little bit big for my face. But, I mean, I can say that, got them for a good deal. Got them on Amazon, 2 for $15. I got these. Okay. And black ones, which we've been saying make me look like a school teacher.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, I really shouldn't complain because they're not real glasses. They're blue light glasses, Being at home for quarantine, even still, when you're constantly on a laptop all day, it kind of messes up your eyes. So thankfully with blue light glasses, we can sort of eliminate some of that. So
yeah. I mean, these are the same
what I need. Yeah.
Mine are prescription because my eyes are terrible, but hers are just the blue light. Mine are blue light and prescription. Hey guys.
Yay.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about
investment apps.
Yay! So we have we actually have 5 apps we want to talk about and a couple of honorable mentions. The purpose of these is to kind of show you what's out there so that you can look into them. Some of them we've used, some of them we haven't used as much, but we know about them. So it's good for saving money, investing money, and that kind of thing. So.
Especially for, people in general, but also those busy actors out there like me who, sometimes you don't have a ton of time to worry about your finances and need not necessarily an easy fix, but a better way to go about investing.
There's always a better way.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
So first we're going to talk about Robinhood. It is rated 4.8 in your Apple Store if you have an iPhone. And
isn't that like a fairy tale?
What do you mean it's not a fairy tale?
Robinhood? Steal from the rich?
Yes, it's from a fairy tale. Ah. But that's also the name of the app, so I don't name the apps. That's just what it's called. Take it up with them. Okay. And so it has, 4.8 rating on the Apple Store with 2.19 million ratings. Sorry if you guys see me looking to the side, just checking my notes. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. So we know some people, I think you have family, right, that uses it, and
Well, Robinhood's like the app right now. You're on like the news all the time. Robinhood investors and all that. Usually when they say that, they're talking about young people. Because young people are mainly the ones that use this.
I guess.
Older people, they don't know how to use apps and stuff. But that's why we're here, to teach you.
I feel like you just like half of our audience right
Probably. But hey, you're going to be smarter than all the other older people.
Exactly.
If you watch this. So,
yes.
Yeah, Robinhood is basically it's a stock trading app. It's pretty simple. Sometimes they do promos where they'll give you like 2 free stocks if you go, or if you get it by some time frame, so just check it on that. But yeah, do you have any thoughts on it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know I've never used it, but again, I've heard a lot of people use it, and I've heard really good things about it. I mean, of course, most ads are going to tell you good things about all these apps, but yeah, I've heard that it's really good, and just reading the description and seeing what they offer seems like a pretty good app.
Yeah, I mean, with Robinhood, you can't really go wrong. It's very popular. A lot of people use it, so yeah, just look into it. That's the first one. So.
Yeah. And for number 2, we have Fidelity, which you use, so you can talk a little bit about
Fidelity, that. Yeah. So that one's really good. I've used this one a lot for just trading individual stocks.
Also 4.8 stars on the Apple Store.
It has a really good rating on the Apple Store. It's like the user interface is really good, and just as an app, it's very functional and very easy to use. So that's a really good one to use if you're like a newbie getting into apps and stuff and you don't know what to do. Fidelity's definitely a good one. A lot of people already have a Fidelity account. If you don't, it's very easy to sign up. There's no fees or anything to use it. Depending on what stuff you get, there might be expenses on your stocks that you buy, but in general, I don't think there's any trading fees or anything like that.
That's good.
So that's a really good one.
Yeah. Is there anything you don't like or wish was better on the app? Or just in general?
Not anything I can think of right away. I mean, it takes a little bit of getting used to, just to figure out where stuff goes. Okay. And stuff like that. But I don't really have many complaints about it. It's just a really solid, easy to use app. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we have number 3, Acorns, which I use a lot, and I think it's really, really awesome, especially for actors like me that are either busy half the time and don't have a lot of time to look at their finance and investment stuff, or if you're kind of new to the stock market and you don't really know how to go about it. This one is rated 4.7 and also has over 600,000 ratings on the Apple Store, so if you want to look into that, check it out. But I think for me, it's really easy because all you have to do to start is do a $5 investment, which obviously is really cheap, really simple. And what I like about it is you can do roundup investments, which means, like, say if I go to the grocery store and I want, let's say I'm just going to get ice cream and it's like $4.96 or whatever. The 4 cents that's left over to make that whole dollar, the $5, will go into your Acorns investment app, and you don't even have to think about it. Wow. All you have to do is link your bank account and your cards to your account. There you go. It's done. I don't even have to worry about it. And then what I also like about it, you can do monthly investments, and you can do it monthly, yearly, or not yearly. It's monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, stuff like that. And again, you don't even have to think about it. You can choose between $5, $10, I think $50 and $100 investments. And I mean, over the last, I think I've had that account for maybe a year or two, and I've already made a decent amount of money, and I rarely check it. So it's like, wow, it's very passive income, or not passive income, passive investments. It's so easy. It's great. So especially if you're an actor, definitely recommend that one.
So that one's more like easy to use. Like you spend money on something, it goes right into your account. It rounds all the change to your account, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that one's good. If you're like, if some people are kind of scared of the investment apps and don't really understand it, and that's very warranted because sometimes it can be a little complicated. Yeah. So that's a good one for people like that, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it does have a $1 monthly subscription, but again, it's $1. Like, it's not that much, especially if you do spend a lot. Like, it'll get a lot of roundup investments for you. And I mean, I find it super easy. I don't really have any complaints about it. You could also choose how aggressive you want your account to be. So if you want it to be like super aggressive and invest in really big companies, then you can do that. And then if you don't want to be super aggressive, which I know I wasn't when I started because I didn't know what I was really doing, it'll invest in smaller companies that, are less, I guess, what's the word? You'll know the word.
Risky?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, I definitely like it very much.
So doesn't it give you it gives you like kind of 3 things to pick from? It's like a aggressive, moderate, and like kind of basic version.
Yeah, beginner.
Yeah. I remember you showing it to me one time, and I saw the companies, and it seems like it's really good.
Yeah. And the bigger companies that at least my account is invested in, he approves of, and him being Mr. Stock Market over here, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it seems like it's good. It's just your generic kind of some indexes if you choose the more conservative route.
Yeah.
And then some individual stocks, some tech stuff if you want to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one to check out.
So our next app on our list is Stash with a rating of 4.7. This one I've heard a lot of good things about. I've tried it before. The only thing I didn't like was to get one of the bonuses. You had to hook it up to your direct deposit from your workplace, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I'm sure some people really don't care. But for me, I was just like, I don't know if I want it taking out directly from my bank account, especially if I don't know, being a first-time user, how much it's going to take out. But I have heard a lot of good things about it, and I have heard that you can choose what companies you invest in, which is really good for people like you, where it's like, okay, doing a lot of research, I want to invest in this, and this company, instead of just picking random things to invest in.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never used this one personally either. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Yeah. But yeah, just do your research, look at it up. I mean, it has good ratings on Apple, so I'm sure a lot of people use it. So yeah, just look into that one and see what you find.
Yeah. You want to mention the last on our list?
Last one. Yeah, so the last one is the one I use. It's called Vanguard.
Yes.
I have retirement accounts with Vanguard. I've seen the app a little bit. I don't really use it because I just use the website. The website is very old looking and it looks very dated. I will warn you that if you get a Vanguard account, don't worry, that's not like how it's supposed to be, I guess. I think that's their site, but it is a little dated. But it functions well, it works. That's really that's the main point, is that it works. So the app I think is a little more modern, and it also has really good ratings, so that one's good, I'm sure. So you wouldn't go wrong with that. And I personally love Vanguard. I highly recommend their platforms and all the stuff they do. So definitely look into them. And again, I personally use that, so I can personally endorse that one.
I feel like for me, being someone who doesn't really know how to do all the research, but then also I feel like a million other things that I have to do, so I don't really have time or want to do all the research. I feel like for me, it's useful when you have someone to teach you, because it is kind of one of those apps where you have a $6,000 limit per year, so you can put money in it.
Right, that's if you have a Roth IRA. Just
yes.
So you know. Yeah.
So you can put money in it and, pick whatever companies you want to invest in, and then just leave it and never have to touch it again until the next year if you want to put more money in. But in terms of figuring out which companies you want to invest in, you really need to do your research. And again, me not being one of those people, and I'm sure many of you actors are also not one of those people, if you have someone that you know and trust that knows their stuff, then I would definitely use that one. But I think it's more for people who really gonna do the research, know what they're doing, all that sort of thing.
Yeah, so that's where something like Acorns comes in.
Yeah.
It's a little easier. So we have like different kinds of stuff on there.
Oh yeah.
So like just to summarize, we have like Robinhood. Robinhood is a trading app. Like that's where you buy and sell. Like pros can use that.
Yeah.
Like, that's like that level of stuff. But it's simple to use if you just are willing to go through the learning curve. It's not too hard. You just want to be careful. Don't ever invest anything you don't have. Yeah. Don't ever buy stocks on margin. Margin is where you have to borrow money to buy the stock. Don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
Be smart. And if you do that, you'll be fine. And then the other one was Fidelity. Fidelity is the same thing. It's just a trading app. You can trade single stocks. You can trade indexes, whatever you want. And I've used that one. That one's good.
Yeah. Acorns is basically just passive investment, especially for the very busy investor. And, really simple to use. And, you can use the website or the app, also very highly rated. Stash as well, very highly rated, and heard a lot of stuff about it. It has its pros and cons, but you can invest in the companies that you choose. You don't have to, you're not confined to whatever companies you invest in.
And the last one was Fidelity, which is the one I use, or not Vanguard. So the last one is Vanguard,
yes.
And I use that one, and that's a good one. Their platform is great. I recommend it. Look into that one for sure. So.
Yeah.
And then we did have a couple of honorable mentions.
Yes, we did.
Mention the honorable mentions?
Sure. So we have yours.
Yeah, one of them is M1 Finance, which I've kind of used. I've opened their app. I don't really use them a whole lot. But a lot of people like it. A lot of people use it. It gives you a little more advanced statistics on things.
Okay.
So if you're like already really into it and you're a nerd like me, it would probably be a good thing. And then the other one is Ellevest.
Ellevest. So it's a investment app made by women for women. So obviously anyone can use it, but it's marketing its services more to the female market. And I know I have family that uses it and they really like it. And yeah, also super easy to use. Also very highly rated, and yeah.
Good. So yeah, that's what we have. Just check it out. Hope it helps you guys. Be sure to look them up on the App Store.
Yes, and let us know if you use them, and especially if you like them.
Yeah, just let us know if you need any help. Comment. Let us know. We're here for you. So
yeah.
Be sure to like the video.
Yes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as usual.
Yeah. I think that wraps it up pretty much.
I think so.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.